US-China tensions poised to erupt over Taiwan. Is China setting the stage for a potential invasion of Taiwan, and if so, would the US respond to defend the self-governing island? Ahead of People's Liberation Army (PLA) large-scale military drills scheduled for this summer, concerns are rising China may take aggressive action towards Taiwan, which Beijing considers a renegade province that must eventually be incorporated with the mainland. For the first time, China is reportedly set to dispatch both of its aircraft carriers, the refurbished Soviet-built Liaoning and indigenously-built Shandong, for months-long war games across the Yellow Sea and down to the South China Sea. Some experts speculate that such military maneuvers could be a prelude for broader, aggressive actions against Taiwan, which is currently under the independence-leaning Tsai Ing-wen administration. In her speech this week, May 27, Tsai emphasized the need for development of asymmetric warfare capabilities against China, including the development of advanced ballistic missile defense systems. The ongoing pandemic, which has pressed many neighbors and rivals to focus on domestic crises, has coincided with a resurgence in Chinese maritime assertiveness. Since March, the U.S. Pentagon has claimed at least 9 incidents of unsafe encounters involving Chinese warships and American naval vessels on routine operations in the contested South China Sea. Malaysia, meanwhile, has been fretting over Chinese harassment of its oil exploration activities in the southern portions of the South China Sea. Both Vietnam and the Philippines, which have rival claims in the area, have also reported aggressive Chinese action against their vessels roaming the disputed areas. In response to U.S. criticism of China's perceived strategic opportunism amid the COVID-19 pandemic, Chinese Foreign Minister Wang Yi has claimed there is nothing to support the claim that China is using COVID-19 to expand its presence in the South China Sea. Their American ill intentions and despicable moves are meant to sow discord between China and ASEAN, Association of Southeast Asia Nations, countries, and undermine the hard-won stability in the region, China's chief diplomat said on the sidelines of the National People's Congress in Beijing. Taiwan is particularly vulnerable to growing Chinese naval assertiveness. There is speculation that Chinese President Xi Jinping has identified the year 2020 as a decisive moment to reunify Greater China, namely through the reintegration of Taiwan under Beijing's rule. In 2018, Deng Yuwen of China's Charhar Institute warned of the increasing pace of Beijing's plan to take back the island, probably in 2020. A year later, during his 2019 New Year Eve's address, Xi declared that the island nation must and will be reunited with the mainland as part of a much-touted Great Rejuvenation of the Chinese nation. That same month saw the Chinese leader call upon the PLA to prepare for a comprehensive military struggle from a new starting point. A few months later, at the Shangri-La Dialogue in Singapore, Chinese Defense Minister Wei Feng warned the PLA will make no promise to renounce the use of force vis-a-vis Taiwan amid growing concerns over closer strategic cooperation between Taipei and Washington.